Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is for if you have Scorpio in your chart anywhere. I'm going to do an intuitive reading today for you with the tarot cards. I want you to remember that the readings are meant to be a bridge to your own intuition. Today is in the car edition because I happen to be running around and this was the best place to do this for you today, and I still wanted to make sure I fit it in for you, Scorpio. I'm Wendy Irene, founder of GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com. I'd love for you to join me there if you feel called to. It's my creative space in the world. Okay, so just go in with the intention of hearing the messages through the space of love, and really what's most important is what is it that comes up within you? What is it that your higher self wants you to hear? It's collective, so not every energy is going to match every person. Don't try and make something fit that doesn't make sense. Just use your intuition about what's right for you. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards here. What are the highest messages for Scorpio? Keep in mind the roles could be reversed too, so this could be about a person or a situation that you're dealing with as well. You have the Six of Wands. There's some kind of victory that's going to happen for you here. The Six of Wands is a very positive card. There's going to be a positive outcome. There's going to be a victory for you. I've been trying to make more of an effort of showing the cards. I have had some comments that you want to see the cards. The Hermit. So you may have felt like you've really had to withdraw from the world, withdraw from other people's opinions. You or this other person or someone you're dealing with, but I'm feeling like it's you. And there's going to be this victory, but it's like you've really had to pull back and withdraw from everything because you really needed this time to go within yourself so that you can clearly hear your own intuition, so that you can take things one step at a time as you feel called to. But it's almost like there's this really big need for clarity, and the Hermit card here is you pulling back from the world, pulling back from other people's opinions, really just needing this time and space to yourself. I'm feeling, and this, you know, sometimes we go through the biggest spiritual transformations when we're alone, and that can be very necessary. So it could be that you're like spending time alone, and if you're not absolutely alone, maybe you're like kind of withdrawing within yourself for now, trying to get some clarity. We have the Empress. This is a beautiful card. This is a very fertile card. I feel like you have dreams being birthed into this world is what I'm feeling right now. This is also you looking beautiful. You know, this is the like looking good, smelling good, being magnetically attractive. You're being noticed here. I feel that you're being noticed. There's also a 3 on the Empress, and for me, 3s really have to do by having like this ascended energy. You could call it ascended masters around you. Like you have guidance around you. And I think this is a reminder for you to know like how beautiful of a person you are, right? You are magnetic, even if you don't always feel that way. But I feel like there's like new dreams being birthed from this. It could be that you're a mother. The Empress has a very nurturing, motherly energy too. It doesn't have to be female. Keep in mind that we have masculine and feminine with all of us. But it's a very nurturing energy. Okay, so I've had several cards come out. Let's take them here. We have the Knave of Swords, which is equivalent to the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. I feel like I've been seeing the Hierophant a lot lately. I don't know if you got that in your last reading, but the Knave of Swords, some kind of communication. You may have gotten a message that, sometimes it's a message that might be difficult for you. But it's about communication of some kind here. And the Ten of Cups, this is you, this is your ultimate fulfillment and happiness here. The Ten of Cups is a very positive sign. The Three of Cups is really working in cooperation. I mean, with the Three of Cups, it could be that you're you're working in some kind of group or cooperatively in some way that is bringing fulfillment here. But you have the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, and you have the Hierophant. This is a higher level of commitment. This is a deepening level of commitment. This can also be really taking things to the next level spiritually. This is you standing by your beliefs. This is the card of Taurus, so you may be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. You could be dealing with another water sign here or air sign, because there's water. It really could be any sign, but I'm just kind of bringing up what's here. You also have fire with the Six of Wands, so really it could be any sign. But I feel like there's some kind of communication that's coming in that has to do with your ultimate emotional fulfillment. What makes you feel like loved and happy. You know, I don't know if you heard something difficult, because swords can be like sharp sometimes, but there's also some kind of cooperation going on, and there's taking things to the next level, or really, like I said, stepping up spiritually. But I feel like I've been getting that message for you before, Scorpio. I feel like that's been coming up repeatedly for you in your readings. It's feeling very much like you standing by your beliefs. It's also a card of tradition here. And it's sometimes that you are being, like, you are offering this spiritual advice or this high vibe advice to others. Like, people coming to you. See how this man's coming to him? Coming to you for advice here. Especially with you having the Empress card and this magnetic energy. So all together here, yeah, there's this going within. There's this birth of new things or ideas coming from you. There's victory here. There's emotional fulfillment. There's some kind of communication in some way. Let's clarify the communication from the Page of Swords, because I'm feeling like I need to know more. Please clarify the Page of Swords, the Knave of Swords. Please clarify the Knave of Swords for Scorpio. Whoa. An offer of love and a brand new beginning. That communication has to do with an offer of love with the Knight of Cups here. This is a message of love or an offer of love coming in. This is a brand new beginning, a fresh start. Some kind of fresh start in something and message of love. Well, that's beautiful kind of communication. What else does Scorpio need to know? What are the messages that Scorpio needs to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What are the highest messages for Scorpio right now? Patiently waiting for just the right messages to come through. Oh, there we go. Two of Swords. You felt stuck, which kind of makes sense with the fact that you had the Hermit card, but you felt stuck, or that you couldn't see things clearly, or that you have been struggling to see things clearly, because it can be depicted as someone with a blindfold over their eyes. Oh, here comes some. I thought I pulled another card come out. The Lovers. The Lovers can be both a decision that you're making, or it can be a love match. It can be both. It has more than one meaning, and you'll have to apply it to how it works for you. Maybe you've been feeling stuck in your decision about love here with the Two of Swords plus the Lovers. It can be like the soulmate connection. It can be a decision. You have to apply it how it will be different for each one of you. Seven of Pentacles. Putting in the hard work. Scorpio, I feel like you've been putting in the hard work. You're trying here, it feels like you're trying to create some kind of stability for yourself, but the Seven of Pentacles means that there will be a positive outcome. And you also have the Six of Wands, which is also a card of victory. So, you know, hang on to this with this brand new beginning, that there is going to be a positive outcome. Any more messages for Scorpio? Okay, Six of Swords. This means like you've been in rough waters, but you're heading towards calmer waters. It can also involve travel. Some of you may be traveling. Maybe you're traveling to see this person, or this person's traveling to see you. It doesn't have to be travel for everyone, because like I said, it can also be you're going from a rougher situation into smoother calmness, like a more peaceful situation. Let's just clarify that. Please clarify the Six of Swords. Please clarify the Six of Swords. Seven of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords can be difficult energy. Like, traditionally it can be like the with this Six of Swords and then the Seven of Swords, I feel like you've gone from something really tricky. Like the Seven of Swords can feel like tricky energy. You know, it's, for some people they'll call it liar, cheater, stealer energy kind of thing. But you've gone through something, you're going through that energy into smoother waters. Three of Pentacles. I'm feeling like you're trying to gain stable ground here. Like you're trying to create stability within yourself, for yourself. And the Hermit, like I keep seeing the Hermit over and over again in my head when I'm saying this. It's like you've had to withdraw because you're like trying to create the stability within yourself. You're trying to get out of this energy of the Seven of Swords and move into something much smoother and calmer. You're being asked to remember that you are a beautiful soul here, that you have this brand new beginning, you have this offer of love, you have this communication, right? You have this taking things to the next level with the Hierophant. Let's just see. What are the highest messages for Scorpio? I'm going to pull a few more cards from this deck for you, and then I'm going to pull from one more deck called the Saints and Angels. Woo! Knight of Swords. Communication. This is another card of communication. The Magician also came out. There's manifestation happening here. So be very careful of your thoughts, okay? Because as the Magician, we have the ability to create good or bad, right? It's really can be both. So it's asking you to be very mindful. Be very mindful of what you create. Create the reality that you wish. Create from the space of love. But you are magical. You have that magic within you. There is some kind of communication. Knight of Swords can be very fast moving too. Like extremely fast moving. So there could be something fast moving here that happens. Or communication that comes in quickly. But make sure you take that time to be the Hermit, to pull back and really go within yourself. Especially if you're making a decision with the Lover's card, the fact that it can be a choice. If you felt so, but like just know there is this new beginning for you here. The Fool card is taking a leap of faith, is really what that's all about. Eight of Wands. You're walking away from something that you don't feel passionate about. Wands are passion. Eight is often walking away. There's something that you're not feeling passionate about. And I feel like this new beginning, you're actually trying to create this with the Magician energy. Please clarify the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Nine of Swords, something that it's caused you a lot of stress. It can be. Sometimes this is the, it sounds really funny to say this, but the Nine of Swords can sometimes be like the burden of choice. Like, so swords, this can feel like it's burdensome, but it might be like you're taking on a burden so that you can be on the path that's right for you. So for example, like maybe you, like for example, if you took on a new job, there's this burden of like learning all that there is in the training and all that stuff, but it's a burden of choice because it's this new job that might be in alignment for you. It could be that, you know, you're walking away from something that you're not passionate about, it creates a lot of burden, but it might be like this burden of choice because that's what's right for you. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. The Chariot. This is the universe. When the Chariot comes up, this is major arcana. This is the universe. This is also fast moving. You have the Knight of Swords. There's going to be something very fast moving happening for you. Something very fast moving coming in for you, or you're going to quickly go from this Hermit, Two of Swords, feeling stuck to this quick moving energy here. You know, you may have had to go within yourself because you just weren't feeling passionate about something with the Eight of Wands, and you needed to just make a decision or choice of some kind. Seven of Pentacles again. Hard work, but it's paying off. Like it's going to pay off. This hard work is going to pay off. Nine of Cups and the Justice card. You being you learning to find your emotional fulfillment and your happiness within yourself. Like not looking to other people for that happiness, not giving that power away, but you finding within yourself your happiness and knowing that your emotional state and your emotional fulfillment is within you, right? It's not dependent on somebody else, even though it's so hard to sometimes really take that in. Like, what is it that makes you happy? Well, you have Justice card here. This can also be a decision being made of some kind. I love the Justice card. It's actually one of my favorite cards because this is Isis in this deck. And I just love the energy of Isis. But it's like the balancing of the scales. Something being made right or being made fair. So that you can have your happiness. Something being balanced out so that you're finding your happiness from within yourself here. Okay. Any more messages from this deck for Scorpio? What are the highest messages for Scorpio? What is being balanced out for Scorpio here? What is being balanced out? Where is Scorpio receiving justice? Any clarification on their Nine of Cups? Knight of Wands, moving towards something you're passionate about. This is also pretty fast moving energy. Wands, this is moving towards something you're passionate about, like you're seeking out things that you're passionate about here. Okay, Scorpio. Let's just pull a few cards from one other deck here. This is the Saints and Angels deck. I did already pre-shuffle this, but I'll just do it 2 more times. Because that's what I'm feeling called to do. Okay. What are the highest messages for Scorpio? What are the highest messages for Scorpio? Love. Love. And God is on the bottom of this. You know, like God is your ultimate source of love here. God within yourself, the divine within yourself, love. Let's read it from the book. I feel like we should read it from the book. I brought it with me because I'm like, you know what? I feel like I need to read some messages from this book for Scorpio. Sorry, I'm just looking for the right page. Okay. God is love and God is love and God is everywhere. Therefore, divine care is surrounding, healing, and supporting this situation. The answer to your question is quite simply love. That's because it's all that exists in truth. By focusing upon God and this caring, you'll find the answers, solutions, and results you're seeking. It appears that you've been struggling to do things on your own. This card is a reminder for you to call upon God for help with everything. Heaven's infinite wisdom has miraculous answers and solutions for you. Don't worry about how your prayer will be answered. Instead, have faith, like the Fool card, that God's will is for you, and your loved ones to be at peace. Your life purpose involves your being a role model of divine love. By meditating upon God before you do anything, you are a reflection of this shining light, which is the best way for you to be a spiritual teacher which is also the Hierophant card, because the Hierophant is very much a spiritual teacher. By living as an example, feel God's powerful love in your heart right now, and know this is the answer that you seek. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you got some messages. This is beautiful. Just let yourself be filled with that light, okay? I feel like there's just so much love for you. There's so much love for you, Scorpio. And I saw the prayer card as well. So, and along with what I read in the book, keep praying, okay? Keep prayer is like a big part of your life, because it really helps you to have clarity, and it helps make miracles. It really does. And God is there surrounding you and supporting you. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that this resonated. Please do like it if it resonates. It helps me know that it makes sense for you, or I'd love to hear in the comments what's going on with you, how does it make sense for you, or just say hi. I love hearing from you guys. I'll definitely say hi back. Thank you for helping this channel grow. Thank you for all of you guys who have subscribed, and if you want to help the channel grow more and you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you here. And thanks for everything, guys. I really love being here with you. Have a beautiful week. I will see you again soon, Scorpio. Bye.